Be me. Deep space salvage contractor. Age 28. Social life non-existent. Live on a retrofitted freight hauler. Name of ship is the Rusty Bucket. Original name. I know. It smells like ozone and stale coffee. My only company is the ship's computer. It doesn't talk back, just beeps when I'm about to die. Perfect relationship. Current mission, Sector 44Z. The graveyard of the fleet, floating debris fields for light years. My job is to pick the bones, find copper, tech, functioning drives. Sell them to the corporation. Buy fuel. Buy nutrient paste. Repeat until death. It's a peaceful life. Quiet. Routine is God. Wake up at 0600. Check oxygen scrubbers. Drink sludge that claims to be coffee. Put on Eva suit. Go out into the void. Cut metal. Come back. Sleep. No drama. No people. Just the hum of the engine. Then Tuesday happens. Tuesday is always the problem. Scanning a derelict cruiser. Old warship. Hull breached in 3 places. Floating dead in the dark. I drift inside. 0G. Flashlight cutting through dust motes. Usual trash. Freed circuits. Floating furniture. Frozen atmosphere crystals. Check the cargo hold. See a pod. Cryostasis unit. Heavy duty. Military grade. Light is blinking faint amber. Battery dying. Curiosity DLC installed. Wipe the frost off the glass. Look inside. It's a girl. Or looks like one. Pale. Silver hair floating in the stasis fluid. Wires connected to her temples. Metal seams on her shoulders. Android. Or cyborg. High-end model. Probably worth a fortune in scrap. Cognitive processor alone pays for rent. Should leave it. Protocol says tag it and call recovery. Look at the amber light. Flickering. Dying. She looks peaceful, like a sleeping doll. Sigh. Stupid brain engages. I can't leave it. Override the maglocks. Drag the pod to my shuttle. Heavy as hell. Sweat inside helmet. Get it back to the bucket. Hook it up to ship power. Amber light turns green. Stable. Stand there looking at her. Great. Now I have a lawn ornament. Go to sleep. Dream of electric sheep. Next morning. Routine disrupted. Spend hour staring at pod. Read the schematics on the side. Unit 734. Tactical logistics. Logistics. So she's a glorified calculator. Boring. Decide to open it. Hiss of decompression. Fluid drains away. She coughs. Wet, mechanical hacking sound. Eyes open. Blue. Artificial LED blue. She looks at ceiling. Then at me. Blinks once. Shuts down. Rebooting. I stand there with a wrench. Just in case. 10 minutes pass. She sits up. Movements jerky. Hydraulic whine in her joints. Looks at her hands. Flexes metal fingers. Looks at me. Face is blank. Status report, she says. Voice is static filled, like a bad radio. Ah, you're on a salvage ship, I say. Identify officer in command. Me. Just me. She processes this. Head tilts. Unit 734 active. Awaiting orders. No orders. You're free. Or broken. Whichever. She stares. Does not compute. Attempts to stand. Falls face first onto metal deck. Clang. I wince. Help her up. She's cold. Metal and synthetic skin. Heavy. Sit her on a crate. Diagnostics indicate leg servos damaged, she states. Yeah, you've been floating for 50 years. Inefficient. I give her a blanket. She looks at it. What is the function of this textile? It keeps you warm. My internal heaters are functional. Just take the damn blanket. She takes it. Drapes it perfectly symmetrical over shoulders. Sits there. Statue mode. I go back to work. Can feel her watching me. Blue eyes tracking every movement. Unnerving. Weeks pass. I fix her legs, scavenged parts from a toaster and a drone. She walks with a limp now. Click worst step. Click worst step. I call her 7. She accepts designation. She starts cleaning. I didn't ask her to. Wake up one day. Kitchen is spotless. Tools arranged by size. 7, I say. She appears from a vent. Why is she in the vent? Yes, operator. Where is my 10mm socket? It was displaced. I filed it in the metric bin. I keep it on the counter. That is inefficient. High probability of loss. I like it on the counter. Your preference is noted. And illogical. She disappears. Back into vent. I stand there, annoyed, but the coffee pot is already full. Fresh, hot, exact temperature I like. Grumble and drink it. It's better than I make it. Don't tell her that. Routine changes. Slowly. She stops hiding in vents. Starts sitting in the cockpit. Co-pilot seat. Staring at stars. Navigation sensors detect nebula, she says. I see it. It is comprised of ionized gas. I know. It is aesthetically pleasing. I look at her. She's not looking at data streams. She's looking at the colors. Yeah, it's pretty. She nods. Micro movement. Pretty. Stores word in database. We eat dinner together. I eat paste. She consumes energy cells. Sits across the small table, watching me chew. Your biological intake is gross, she observes. It's food. It is sludge. It keeps me alive. I could synthesize better nutrients. Be my guest. Next day. Sludge tastes like strawberries. Artificial, chemical strawberries. But strawberries. Look at her. She is reading a manual on hydroponics. Ignoring me. Thanks, I mumble. Efficiency increased, she replies. Doesn't look up. Tiny LED on her temple pulses pink. Once. Maybe a glitch. 1 month later. We dock at a trade station. Need fuel. I tell Seven to stay on ship. People don't like synthetics here, I warn. I am combat ready, she says. You have a limp and a toaster part in your knee. I am formidable. Stay. Please. She sits. Acknowledged. I go to market. Buy fuel rods. See a stall selling old media. Books. Hard drives of movies. Find a drive. 20th century comedy classics. Impulse buy. Come back to ship. Seven is exactly where I left her. Hasn't moved an inch. Status? I ask. Boredom levels critical, she says. Did she just make a joke? Face is stone cold. Can't tell. I got us a movie, she processes. Visual entertainment. Acceptable. We sit on the couch in mess hall. It's small. Shoulders touch. She is hard metal. I am soft, squishy human. Movie plays. Slapstick comedy. Guy falls downstairs. I chuckle. She is silent. Guy gets hit with pie. I laugh. She turns to me. Why is physical trauma humorous? Pause movie. It's not real trauma. It's unexpected. Explain. He wasn't expecting the pie. The surprise makes it funny, she processes. Surprise equals humor. Basically, where's your movie? 10 minutes later, she suddenly shoves a pillow into my face. Hard, I flail. What the hell? She stares. Surprise. I look at her. She looks at me. Waiting. I start laughing. Can't help it. You're bad at this, I wheeze. I achieved the objective. You are laughing. She looks smug, very smug for a robot. She keeps the pillow, hugs it to her chest, leans back, shoulder presses harder against mine. She doesn't pull away. Neither do I. Warmth radiates from her core. It's nice. Quiet moments increase. I'm fixing a hull plate outside. Welding torch sparks. Radio crackles. Oxygen levels nominal. Her voice in my ear. Thanks, Mom. I am not your maternal progenitor. It's a figure of speech. Your speech figures are inefficient. Silence. Just breathing. Be careful, she adds. Soft, barely audible. Always am. False. Your accident record shows 14 incidents. You hacked my personnel file. I organized it. I smile inside the helmet. Finish weld. Come back in airlock. She's waiting at the door, holding a towel. Like a butler. Decontamination required. Wipes grease off my suit. Hands move precise. Gentle. She touches my faceplate. You are intact. Usually am. She lingers. Fingers tracing the glass. Good. She walks away, dragging her legs slightly. I need to fix that servo properly. Need credits for real parts. Take a dangerous job. Sector 99. Unstable asteroid belt. High radiation. High payout. Tell Seven the plan. Risk probability, 88% she calculates. We need the money. For what? Upgrades. Fuel. Better strawberries. She looks at her leg. Acceptable. We fly in. Asteroids everywhere. Big ones. Ship shakes. Alarms scream. Shields at 40%, she calls out. Keep them steady, diverting power from life support. Don't kill us. I am calculating. Massive rock hits portside. Boom. Lights die. Emergency red engages. Gravity fails. We are floating. Debris flying in cockpit. I hit my head on console. Blackout for a second. Wake up. Pain. Blood floating in droplets. 7 is there, anchored to the chair, holding me down. Hand on my chest. Operator, stay still. Her voice is glitching. Report, I groan. Hull integrity, compromised, leaking atmosphere. She points to a crack in the windshield. Hissing sound. Air escaping. We need to seal it, I say. Try to move. Ribs broken. Sit, she commands. She unbuckles, pushes off the wall, floats toward the crack. She doesn't have a suit on. 7. No! Vacuum is cold. Space is 0 Kelvin. She slams her hand over the crack. Palm flat against the glass. Ice starts forming instantly on her skin. Seal initiated, she says calmly. You'll freeze. My chassis is durable. Your biocomponents aren't. Calculated risk. She triggers her internal welding torch. Integrated in her wrist, welds the plate while her arm freezes. Alarms stop. Atmosphere stabilizes. She floats back. Arm is covered in frost. Skin is grey, shaking. I grab her, pull her to the floor. Gravity kicks back on. We crash down. Wrap her in blankets. Rub her arm. It's like ice. You idiot, I whisper. Mission success, she stammers. Teeth chattering. Why did you do that? You cannot survive vacuum. Neither can you. I am replaceable. I stop rubbing. Look at her. Angry. Don't say that, it is fact. It's bullshit. I hold her tighter. Body heat transfer. She buries her face in my neck. Cold metal nose. Wet eyelashes. Wait, she's crying? Leaking coolant? I ask. System overflow, she mumbles. Okay, we stay like that for hours. Until she stops shaking. Until the frost melts. She doesn't let go. I don't let go. Get the ship to safe harbor. Repairs take all our money. Back to broke, but alive. Buy the servo part for her leg anyway. Sell my favorite rifle to pay for it. Don't tell her. Install the new leg. She sits on the workbench, swinging her legs. Smooth motion, no click, no whir. Optimal, she says. Flexes ankle. You sold the plasma rifle, she states. How does she know? Maybe. That was your favorite. I didn't need it. You named it Old Betsy. It was heavy. She slides off the bench, stands in front of me, looks up. She is shorter than me. Just a bit, thank you. It's maintenance. It is kindness. She steps closer, arms wrap around my waist. Rest head on my chest. Audio sensors. Listening to my heartbeat. Rhythm elevated, she notes. Shut up. Tachycardia. I'm fine. She looks up, face inches away. Eye scanning mine. I do not want to be replaced. Voice is small. Very human. I'm not replacing you, 7. Promise. Protocol 1, no abandoning the crew. She smiles. Real smile. Not a mimic. Reaches corners of eyes. Protocol accepted. She stays there, hugging. In the middle of the workshop. Grease on my hands, oil on her cheek. It's perfect. Life continues. Mundane bliss. She starts reading fiction. Romance novels, found in data cache. Terrible trashy stuff. She analyzes them. The courtship rituals are inefficient, she complains. Reading on the couch. Why do they not simply state their compatibility? Because humans are complicated. Humans are stupid. Yes, she puts book down. Crawls across couch. Like a cat. Puts head in my lap. Pet hair, she commands. What? The protagonist enjoys tactile stimulation of the scalp. Initiate. I sigh. Put hand in silver hair. It's soft. Silk and wire. Start stroking. Her eyes close. Low hum from her vocal box. Like a purr. Acceptable? Highly efficient. She falls asleep. Or, powers down. I keep doing it. Watch the stars streak by outside. Hand cramps. Don't stop. Afraid to move. Afraid to break the moment. One evening. System maintenance. I'm under the console. Rewiring the comms. She is handing me tools. Wire cutters. Snap. Tape. Rip. Kiss. Wait. What? I slide out from under console. She is holding a screwdriver. Face neutral. I did not request a tool, I say. I was testing a hypothesis. What hypothesis? That oxytocin levels increase with physical intimacy. You're reading those books again. Data requires verification. She leans down. Hair falls forward. Curtains us off from the room. Smell of ozone and strawberries. She presses lips to mine. Cool. Firm. Then soft, short, just a press. Pulls back, eyes wide, blinking rapidly. Processing, she whispers. I am frozen. Brain buffer overflow. Result, I croak. She touches her lips. System temperature rising, core unstable. Hypothesis confirmed. She looks panicked. I think I crashed. I laugh. Sit up. Grab her face. Rebooting, I say. Kiss her again. Proper kiss. She makes a squeak sound. Drops screwdriver. Clatter hands. Grip my shirt. Pulling me close. We stay on the floor. Tangled in wires. For a long time. Did that fix the glitch? I ask. She rests forehead against mine. No. It made it permanent. Good. Operator? Yeah. I am no longer bored. Me neither. Years pass. The rusty bucket is still a rust bucket. But it's clean inside. Organized. There are curtains. Real plants in the mess hall. Hydroponics. Successful. We grow actual strawberries. She tends them. Talks to them. Says CO2 helps them grow. I think she just likes the company. We take jobs. We fix things. We drift. Never alone. Sometimes I wake up at night. She is plugged into the wall. Charging. Glowing softly in the dark. She senses me wake up. Eyes open. Nightmare? She asks. No. Just checking. I am here. I know. She unplugs. Crawls into bunk. Fits perfectly against my back. Arm over my chest. Sleep mode, she whispers. Good night, 7. Good night, Anon. Ship hums. Stars turn. Universe is cold and empty. But my bunk is warm. And my navigator knows every joke I know. And laughs anyway. Even the bad ones. Especially the bad ones. Best salvage ever found. Would not trade for all the credits in the galaxy. End of log.